Yeah. You already know, man. It's your boy Hype Fan Eagle representing the Philadelphia Eagles by way of New Jersey. You already know, man. Shout out to my first time viewers. Shout out to my last time viewers. Shout out to the people that's viewing this video, whether religiously or in passing. You already know. Listen, I don't even know which way I want to have this hat, but it's good, man. Listen, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. You know what I mean? I got my boy up here, Hype Fan Jers. You know what I mean? The other half of the Hype Fan Eagle thing, you know what I mean? We feeling
You
real good
already
right
know.
now, you know. We 5-0, we 5-0. You know, this is the raw recap, after this recap, you know, I'm pretty sure he's gonna give his official video. I'm gonna do my
Yeah.
official video after the breakdown, but this is the raw recap of what we just witnessed. It was a very, very good game. I'm not gonna say it was like our best game still because it was still a lot to clean up, but it was a very good game. I mean, the offensive side, like we could pretty much do whatever. You know what I mean? We could either run a ball or throw the ball, or just we could just get in the middle of the field and just dart you down. You know what I mean? Just dart you all the way down. We still
Yep.
got a lot
Yep.
to clean up though. But let's start off with you though. How do you feel about the game?
Um, I thought overall, I give the game. I'm proud of the step up we did.
Mm-hmm.
Dealing with the offense, I saw like a lot of little, passes that we did a lot of check downs. We went through our progression, did a lot of check downs to move the change because we had the time possession. It was long drives, but
Mm-hmm.
that's what you got to do. Like you got to take what the defense give you, and that's how we won the game. Like I saw the scheme plays that Brian Johnson put up with a lot of passes to the running back, to
Yeah.
get him on the sideline going down. So it was a lot of good things on the offensive side that I saw that I'm like, okay, I see some progress. That's what I wanted to see going
Mm-hmm.
into because we had to do on this Rams game because with Cooper Cup coming back, they was gonna score points, but our defense in the side, I feel like they did it good enough towards the end part, but it's a lot. We still need to fix up some stuff on that back end. Like we already knew, but it just showed it way more this game too. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
Like we still don't. I feel like we still don't know who we want to have out there. It was a lot
yeah,
of
yeah,
Eli Ricks. It was a lot of Mario Goodrich. It
yep,
was a lot of
yep, yep,
that other guy that we just acquired, Roby. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
we was trying
yeah,
to figure out who belonged where. You know what I mean? And
yep,
I agree
yep,
with you. Like towards like the second half and everything like that. That's when the defense started stepping up. We started getting a lot of pressure. But the first
yeah,
half was
yeah,
crucial because the Rams kept doing the same play, that slant route with Cooper Cup or
yeah,
somebody,
yep,
and
yep,
Eli Ricks or whoever was guarding Cooper Cup or anybody, they was getting cooked. They was getting
yep,
cooked.
yep.
James Bradbury got cooked a couple of times on
I'm about to,
Twitter.
I'm about to say almost everybody besides the D line was
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
cooked.
yeah,
Like
yeah, 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 yeah.
Slay got his, Slay
Everybody.
got it a little bit too. I saw like I'm like,
Everybody was
dang.
getting cooked. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we got to figure out what we're going to do. We got to figure out who is going to be that guy in the nickel position because
Yeah, yeah.
Maddox is out right now. So we got to figure out if it's going to be Goodrich, Eli Ricks, or Job or that other guy. Right now, we just trying to plug and play. How do you feel about just the defense overall, though? Like, you know what I mean? Because it was some good throws that Matthew Stafford missed. That
I'm
that
about
was
to say,
wild.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So, how do you feel about just the defense overall?
Overall, I'm not really so much impressed. I like that the pass rusher got to him towards the end to seal the
Mm-hmm.
game, but just overall, like they got to figure this out. They got to figure this out. Somebody got I won't say go away because you gave what's his name, Joe multiple he was messing up multiple games and you gave him multiple chances to match. So I would say give Eli Ricks another chance out because that's probably because he haven't been in the game since the preseason like that.
Yeah,
So
and
you
he a
don't know
rookie.
that's probably the get the rust off and getting that off. Now that he knows his mistakes and he might have a game on our next game dealing with the Jets. So like I would think give him another chance to see what he's going to happen. But
Mm-hmm.
we got to figure it out. Is and our main key players they gotta really do a little bit more better too because like this game with Slay and Bradbury they was out there looking just like the rookies a
Yeah,
little bit,
yeah, 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 yeah.
so they gotta be the leader. They gotta step it up and clean up a lot of that they need to do on their side. But yeah, we gotta find that. We gotta find those right DBs and
Yeah,
everything. For like
yeah.
that's what it is.
Let's talk about some positive. I like what I'm seeing out of Reed Blankenship. I'm talking about
Yeah,
he's coming up thumping. He's making
yeah.
tackles. There was a lot of times when that slot cornerback was getting cooked and he had to come up and help the
Come
slot
up. Yep,
cornerback.
yep,
You know what I'm
yep.
saying? So I like what I'm seeing out of him. You know, the defensive line, of course, Jalen Carter was definitely a A+
Oh,
draft pick.
yep, yep,
You know what
yep.
I mean? I like what I'm seeing out of him. Hassan Reddick finally got 2 sacks in the game. I mean, I
Game.
think
Yep.
overall he got 3 out of the season,
Three,
but
three. Yep.
3. Yep, he got 3 on the season. But today versus the Rams, he got 2 sacks towards the end. And I don't know if you saw the video how AJ Brown and Nick Sirianni was happy that Hassan Reddick got them sacks.
Yeah, nah, I probably missed that. I didn't see that. I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yep. So overall though, on the positive side, I'm liking what I'm seeing out of Reed Blankenship. It seemed like and
Yeah,
Evans came up big too.
yeah, yeah,
At the
yeah.
safety position, let's talk a little bit about the offense though. How do you like the offense? What you see so far? Tell me about the play call and like everything.
On the opposite side, I give them praise on the opposite side because I mean it was some plays that they missed, and the only one thing that I saw that I still see that he's stepping up and he's getting better at, but he still got to get back in that rhythm. Is that he missed a wide open pass to Quez Watkins in the touchdown that was potentially gave us a touchdown, but um, like I said, like I'm happy what I see in the offense, but one thing that I need them to do is get out of their feelings, like because it's kind of messing up
Mhm.
the drive and messing up, them wanting the ball, dealing with Devontae Smith and AJ Brown, because I feel like on that drive that we had, we could have had a touchdown. I felt like he was eyeing Devontae Smith
Jay
down.
Smith, yeah,
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 and
yeah,
he was trying
yeah.
to give it to him because he saw that he wanted the ball. He was a little bit of like a little frustrated because he haven't been getting no reps and nothing that on the game. And I'm like, yo, you can't that can't happen. Like you gotta if hey if Devontae Smith or AJ Brown get no reps
Mm-hmm.
and get 0 reps and whatever, but we got it's a Quez Watkins game or Olamide Zaccheaus game, like, and
Yeah, yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
getting 100 yarders and multiple reps. It's going to happen. You can't be like that in the leader because you're just gonna mess up drives. And Jalen Hurts you gotta come down to the point like, listen, I understand you friends with these guys off the field, but on the field it's about business.
It's
Like,
about business.
it's
Yeah,
about
yeah,
business. It's about what you got to do. So that's the only thing that I wasn't really I didn't like on the aspect of the whole game. But overall, I give him a high praise overall because I like what they did. I like what Brian Johnson dialed up. A lot of
yeah. That's it. Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot of moving to change, like not trying to look downfield too much, even though it was some plays he did. But that's how you got to. Sometimes you got to keep the defense, off their toes to throw it downfield. You don't want to
yeah,
keep checking it down, so you got to
yeah,
get them. Yo, we can still throw it downfield, so they
yeah,
could drop back a little bit more, so you could continue those check down plays. So,
yeah, yeah.
but overall, I like the check down plays he dialed up, just to move the chains. And we DeAndre Swift still get doing his thing with the running. Kenny Gainwell had a good little run, but
That's
mostly
good. Yeah,
DeAndre
yeah.
Swift.
Mm-hmm.
I just want. It was a lot of drive that they kept giving to Kenny Gainwell that I wanted Swift to touch it on those posts on put and drive. I'm like,
Yeah,
I keep feeding this boy Swift. I like Gainwell, but Swift got to be that guy, So that's how I feel. And I'm pretty much a lot of Eagles fans feel the same way. But overall, I give them a high praise. I'm proud of them. I like what they did.
yeah, yeah. Same here. Let me start with Jalen Hurts though. Jalen Hurts had a phenomenal game. He had a
Yeah,
phenomenal
yeah,
game. He had 2 mistakes though. That the interception to
yeah,
AJ Brown and
yeah,
that right there was like it was costly because I think at that point it was still 17-14
yep,
if I'm
yep,
not mistaken. So it was that and the missed touchdown pass to Quez Watkins.
yeah,
What
yeah,
happened was he scrambled. Like you said, he was eyeing down Devontae Smith. He had scrambled
yep.
out of the pocket, eyeing down Devontae Smith, and he just missed a whole wide open Quez
Open.
Watkins.
Yep,
And
yep.
then same thing with AJ Brown. I feel like AJ Brown, that play right there was pretty much like a one-on-one battle between AJ Brown in the corner. He just
Yeah.
I think he underthrew it a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
He
But they
done,
said that he did it on purpose because he thought that he could either get AJ Brown to come back for the ball for an easy touchdown or to draw in a penalty so we get a
Yeah, yeah,
flag.
yeah. We
But
get a flag. Yeah, yeah.
sometimes that could backfire like it did with us. Like the defender played on the ball
Hmm.
better than our receiver.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep, yep. I agree with you also. The play calling was real good. I'm liking the fact that we have implemented the passing the ball to the running backs. You know what I mean?
Yep,
As a
yep,
first option. You know what I mean? Listen, if nobody is open, boom, dump it to the running back, dump it to the running back.
yep,
I like that. You know what I mean? I like the fact that Jalen Hurts actually developed into I'm taking what the defense give me type of quarterback. You don't have
yep.
to force anything for real. You know, you take what the defense give you, you know, and that put us in position to actually march down the field. And another thing that I like that a lot of people I feel like they really not talking about is when we get that ball, we have these long ass methodical drives that just suck that just suck the air out the game, son. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
especially
yep.
when we got the lead, we know how to boom. If we got the ball and if it's like 13 minutes left in the second quarter, we gonna drag that shit all the way down to like three
Yep,
minutes left.
yep.
You know, and we gonna tire out the defense. That's our ball game. We
Yep.
tire out the defense so that way we can just step the foot on the gas and we can just flood them throughout the rest of the game. And I like the fact that we do that. You know what I mean? That
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and like you said, I give them high praise. This game right
Yeah.
here, I don't know
Yeah.
too much about the defensive scheme, but as far as the offensive scheme with Brian Johnson, I see that it's coming along piece by piece. The play calling coming along piece by piece.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, only thing I like overall, I love the play calling, but only thing I could say about the play calling that I didn't really like as much, and that going back into the interception that Jalen Hurts threw, I felt like yes, Jalen Hurts had control of that to uh he could change up of what he see, but I feel
Mm-hmm.
like that play calling shouldn't even been out there in the first place. You know, you just did multiple passes to get down, and you're trying to go in, you're trying to, you know, keep the defense off their toes and keep them so you can move the change. You already got a first down. You just did a
I was just
passing.
about to say,
So
wasn't it like a first down already?
yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
believe it was
yeah,
already a
yeah.
first down, and you throw another pass. Like, why not? You have a two good run. I'm not even going to lean on DeAndre Swift, even though I want him to get the ball. But you got
Mm-hmm.
two. You got Kenny Gainwell and
Yeah,
DeAndre Swift. Like,
yeah.
you why not run the ball at that time? Why is you like assuming they reason why they probably defend that pass because they was probably already. I understand that AJ Brown is he been good on those one-on-one matchups, but like you can't keep forcing them because they
Mm-hmm.
already know that a lot of these teams is picking up on those one-on-one matchup that
Yeah, yeah.
you wanna throw down. So I feel like they gotta stop trying to force them on a one-on-one matchup and run the ball. Like you got good running backs, right? And I feel like that should have been a running play to get downfield. We could have ate up some more clock going into the app and with attention you had a score or kick the field goal, like whatever. But to give up
Yeah,
a point, an interception like that, when you could have ran the ball instead of forcing, you did multiple passes, mix it up. Like
yeah,
you didn't have to continue to pass when you have running backs, like
yeah.
so that I didn't like that choice of play. I don't know. Maybe he thought, oh, well, we keep doing passes. Maybe they're gonna one of these times they gonna think we gonna run it because we did multiple
Mm,
passes, so we gonna pass again. Like
yeah,
nah, like a lot of times that don't work like that, man. You gotta multitask with you got good running backs and you got a good wide receiver. So that drive is the only drive. Now we did good on other drives, but that one
mm-hmm.
drive, I'm like, I didn't really feel that. So that's the only hiccup I seen on that play calling. But
Yeah.
overall, I still give him good praise though.
What I'm a pose a question after I tell you this. What I like is the fact that when the Rams scored in the second quarter, we came right back and scored in like 32 seconds.
Yeah, yep, yep.
Yeah, to
I
have the
like that.
ball game
Yep.
17-14. So I like the fact that listen, I want people to know that we are a powerful team, especially on the offensive side. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? We are strong, we are physical, so we can score at any, in the drop of a dime, we can score. We just got the talent. That's why a lot of these guys get frustrated because it's too much talent on the offensive side. You got AJ
Yeah.
Brown, you got
Yep.
Smitty, you got Dallas Goddard, you got DeAndre Swift, you got Kenny Gainwell, and you got Jalen Hurts in the offensive line. And then we
Yeah.
got three,
Yep.
we got three tight ends who can catch the ball at any time for real. You know
Tom.
what I mean?
Yep.
So
Yep.
it's only one football. So that's why a lot of these guys like they frustrated because it's like, yo, we have so much talent. It's only one football, you know. But
Yeah,
going back to
yeah,
what I said, I like the fact that we scored in 32 seconds when it before the half came. I like that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
We put up like three or four quick plays and we scored
Yeah,
right
and
back down.
our red zone is getting better. And they
It's
need to
getting
get a little
better.
bit more better because
Yeah,
a lot of times we in this game we got in the red zone. We had to kick a field goal, but overall, it
yeah,
compared for the other 4 weeks, we was like a little bit wasn't all that straight with the red zone. But this game we was getting in that zone and we scored enough for time in the red zone. Like it was
yeah.
some we still got to get better because like I said, it was sometimes that we had to kick the field goal, but
Mhm.
I like to step up. That's what I want to see is step up progress, and I see the progress in that on red zone. So that's
Now,
a good thing.
let me ask you this, right? You saw that play that Quez Watkins did, right? When he could have got a first down. All you had to do
Yeah.
was run
Oh
between AJ.
yeah, I
But
was
he
upset at that.
now
I
let
was
me
upset
ask you
at that.
this. Do you think we need to keep eyes in and tell Quez like, yo, you need to take a seat back and just keep eyes right there? Because honestly, I saw something from Oz last week that I think that Quez Watkins wouldn't have did. You know how when Jalen Hurts did that scramble play
Mm-hmm.
and Oz was like, Oz did a route, but then Oz was like, you know what? I gotta make my own route and branch off.
About yeah, talking.
And
So
I don't think
yeah,
Quez
yeah,
would have thought of that. I don't think Quez would
yeah,
have thought of that.
yeah.
So do
I
you
feel
think
you on
it's
that.
time to be like, all right, yo, let's put OZ in and have him wide receiver number 3 and let Quez take a back seat?
I mean, I feel that, and to give him, let him see what he could do because that's what it's supposed to be anyway. That we got Olamide Zacchaeus for that reason to
Mm-hmm.
see how we gonna match up with him between Watkins and him. So, and I feel like that time should be. I should that we should get him more of a chance. Watkins might not like it, but doing stuff like that is what's going to pull you back. Like, because
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nick wasn't happy.
He
Like, when
was
they looked
yo. You
at
saw
him,
him on the
yeah,
sideline.
Nick
He was
was
like,
like, yo, what? Like, he was upset. And I was
yeah,
upset. Well, I'm like, yeah, Nick, I'm upset too.
yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah,
all
yeah.
why you going to the outside? We just need a first down, punch it in. Like, why is you rolling to the outside? All you had to
Yeah.
do is punch it in, get the first down. You like,
Mm-hmm.
why? Like, the
And
experience
yo, they created a space for him to run
would
right through,
run
and he
through
went outside.
exactly.
And I'm like,
He
yo, what is he doing?
Yeah, experienced wide receiver would have knew that. Like Devontae Smith would have knew that. AJ Brown would have knew
Would
that.
have knew that,
Like
yeah,
all the experience would have knew that. Like and he like that was I don't know. He did too much. I don't know what he was thinking, but that type of stuff is going to give you. It's going to put you in a competition with somebody else. Like because
mm-hmm.
you can't do stuff like that. It's going to cost games and mess up drives doing that. So I wasn't
Yeah,
happy about that. Like and I feel
yeah,
you that. I think I should start getting some reps and getting that opportunity. It's
yeah,
because like I he haven't did no bogus stuff yet. Like as
yeah,
far as my knowledge, he haven't dropped the pass. He haven't done nothing. It's like oh no, don't give him no chance.
yeah,
And I feel like you should give him a little bit more chance, a little bit more, some more reps going
yeah.
in.
And another play that I didn't like is we had these guys 3rd and 26. You go and face mask and give them a first down.
Oh yeah, that 15
I'm
yard
like,
penalty.
yo, what is
Yeah,
y'all doing, bro?
but yo, to be honest,
It wasn't a face mask though.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. To be fair,
Yeah,
that wasn't no
yeah.
face mask. Like
It
that
wasn't.
wasn't
It
like
wasn't.
it was
But yo,
bogus.
you not even supposed to make it seem like it's a face
Yeah, yeah, I
mask,
get
bro.
it.
Do
I
your
get
job.
I get it. But at the same time, defense, it's type when you're trying to tackle some of these
Yeah,
defenders,
yeah,
it get a
yeah.
little hard
It get a
to
little
have to
hard.
grab. So and he didn't grab his face mask. He grabbed up underneath
Yeah,
his
yeah, yeah,
on the
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And they thought it was a face man. I know the officials, they knew they got that wrong, but that's why I hate that officials a lot of the time they take that back, but they gotta be quick. And I think they
Yeah.
was too late with it, and so they couldn't take it back. And a lot of times, like I wish it'd be a rule. They need to. I don't understand why they
When you
don't
could
because it's
challenge play,
unfair.
when you could
They should,
challenge
yeah, you
flags
could
or
challenge
something.
a
Yeah,
flag. They need a rules
yeah,
because that makes the game unfair. Like penalties going out, that's wrong penalties. They need to do that, and I don't understand why they don't make a rule to challenge a penalty. I don't get
hmm.
it, but yo,
You want to know
that
why?
right
Because
there. I
they
didn't
so
agree.
much worried about. I don't know if he was on Twitter, but they so much worried about that brotherly love push.
Yeah,
That's all I saw is it was the NFL they getting together during the off season because we so successful at it. Other teams have tried it and they failed, but we
Well,
so
yeah.
successful at it that now they talking about getting together and having like some type of negotiation or whatever about it to see if they're going to get rid of it or not because they got to check
Yeah.
the injury history. They got to see. There's a whole bunch of other stuff, man. They rather worry about that than worry about what they really need to do.
We need
And
the
like,
work.
yo,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
we need to really have a rule to where as though you get like two times at least two times the challenge of flag or something like that. You know what I mean? Just just
Hmm.
just like how you challenge a play, you get two times the challenge if that flag is good. Like, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah,
If you lose a timeout. Same thing like how you challenge a
yeah,
play.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean? So they need to do that, man, because that right there is just
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. It's
It
not
cost
like
us that Washington game last year when we lost when Dallas got face mask
face match. Yep,
and they
yep.
didn't call it.
They
Mm-hmm.
call it. Yep. And like you said, I and this the bogus thing about it about all that dealing with this. Oh, they trying to fight with the brotherly shove situation. I feel like yo, it's I'm not a lot. I know a lot of people might say, oh, that's what y'all because that's your team and you're an Eagles fan and all that other stuff. But reality is this: if that was Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes, if that was the Patriots and the Chiefs, if those two teams, Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady, was doing, they teams was doing a brotherly shove and they was doing the quarterback sneak very well, they've
Yeah,
been high praising it.
I
They've been
said
like,
that. I said that.
no, they one of the greats. They get this off. There would be no problem. But
I
just
said that.
because we doing it, just because the Eagles and there's a lot of Eagles hate and a lot of this and that, and they can't stop it. We gonna have to figure out. No, like yeah, because if it was Tom Brady was doing it, y'all wouldn't say nothing. If it was Patrick Mahomes doing it, y'all
They
wouldn't
want
say
to say
anything. Like,
nothing.
well,
Hmm.
because it's another team that y'all see that we doing good, and y'all really not with it that much. Like, because there's a lot of Eagles on doing with a lot of with these sports spokesmen and everything, and these analysts that how they feel about us. Like, and they don't
Yeah,
want us to be great, man. They
yeah.
probably surprised that we 5-0 right now. I
That
guarantee
a
you.
lot of a lot of people are y'all, and it was a stat that came up on the screen. The Eagles' brotherly love, tush push, whatever you want to call it, success rate is at 92.1. The rest of the league is at 84.1 failure. So the rest of the league fell 84.1%, and the Eagles' success at it is 92.1. That's why they hate it because nobody else can't do it.
Could
Like,
do it.
like
Yeah,
yo,
yeah.
it's not our fault that we got the best offensive line in the
Yeah,
league.
line exactly.
It's not our fault
For
that we
that, I
got one of
could
the
have.
strongest quarterbacks in the
Yeah,
fucking league.
exactly.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like it works for us, but now they want to abolish it and be like, nah, they might toss it out next year or something like that.
Trying to take our stats and our history, our record breaking, because we the first team that ever could do it ever. They trying to
Mm-hmm.
take that away for us. Nah, like if we the only one that could do it, then we the only one that could do
That
it.
could do
Like,
it
yeah,
exactly,
like y'all ain't had
exactly.
no problem with it when it wasn't nobody else couldn't do it. Y'all ain't had no problem. Now it's a team that could do it. Oh, y'all, nah, ain't fair. Like, nah, get out of
Yeah.
here, like, man.
Now I got two
Yep.
more questions for you right now. No, 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 not too much. I got one more question, but let me say this. I like the fact that we put a number on Aaron Donald. He
Oh,
only
yep,
got one
yep,
quarterback pressure.
yep.
You know what I'm saying? I think he had one quarterback pressure, either one tackle or two tackles for the
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
game.
yeah.
That's it. We attacked, like we ran at him, we attacked him, and I feel like we did an amazing job. Being the fact that he's a legend, he's a future Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
We did a
yep.
number on Aaron
Because
Donald, man,
the
and that's
scheme,
what
not to cut you off, because I think the reason why on the success on that, it wasn't all the drives and it wasn't all the downs and the plays, but
Mhm.
it was enough that I saw that we was double teaming Donald, and we had the running back to pick up on a block.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
So
yeah,
that
yeah,
helped a lot in the
yeah.
scheme blocking how they did to get him, because a lot of time and Donald had to shift all the way over, and
Mhm.
we moved them to the left and moved Hurts to the right.
Right, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah,
he
yeah,
couldn't get to Hurts because the way we did our blocking scheme that was picked up, that was the blocking scheme that they dialed up
yeah.
was phenomenal, and that's the reason why we held him, because
Mhm.
he got in there, but he was getting in there too late.
Too
Like
late.
he
Yeah,
was getting
yeah,
in too late
yeah.
because what they were shifting him over, and
Mm-hmm.
they were using the running back. They was double teaming him and shifting him over, and sometimes we used the running back to pick up the block afterwards. So
Yeah.
it was a lot of schemes. So it was because of the blocking scheme. I like
You're
you
right.
put
You're
that
right.
up. The
You're right
blocking
about
scheme is
that because
good.
I saw Kenny Gainwell a couple of times, like when they was double teaming Aaron Donald and they had that free rusher. I saw Kenny Gainwell
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah,
times attack
yeah,
that free rusher. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
yup, yup,
you're exactly right on that. You hit that right on the head.
yup.
Okay, so now that we are 5-0, do it look like we the best team in the league, or we have to wait and see how tonight's game go down between the Cowboys and the San Francisco? Because right now, only the San Francisco and the Eagles is undefeated. So do
Yeah,
we look like we the best team in the whole NFL, or do we have to wait and see what goes down tonight?
I think as right now, we look like the best team. Just the fact that, like we was talking about the 49ers, they haven't really been tested, even though they've been on both sides of the field.
Mm-hmm.
They just been doing it, especially with the teams that they played. We dug it out with a lot of more teams that had some good, was pretty good, like with the record and how their offense was. The 49ers, yes, they just beat the teams that they beat, and they beat it in a good fashion, which
Yeah,
is
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
But but this game right here with the Cowboys coming in with another great defense that they got to play, because the Cowboys got pretty good defense, even
They
though
do.
they always beat the Cowboys 9 out of 10. But they still playing a good defensive team.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
to see what they do with the Cowboys, and if they could beat the Cowboys in a tested game and come out with a great win, controlling the clock and controlling the controlling the time of the field, and on the line of scrimmage playing aggressive, I can say okay, yeah, I give them over it. But if they don't, then how we are looking right now proves it. Because we looking right now, we looking like the best team just because we know how to find ways to win. We know how, no matter what, we come in these little close games, like, But it's the point of the way we finding the win
The
is
way,
to,
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like when our defense have an off game, our offense is pick up and our offense is winning.
Mm-hmm.
When our offense having a bad game, our defense somehow just pick up and win.
And
So it's
then
like,
and then on top of that, if our pass game ain't working, our run game working. And if our
yeah,
run game ain't working, then our pass
exactly.
game
Yeah.
working. Yeah, yeah.
So reason why we coming off of these tough games, because we trying to find ourselves to get the defense and the offense on one accord right now. But it just, in the beginning, I feel like the offense is doing very well now. But because of all the injuries that went towards our defensive side and who
Mm-hmm.
we trying to have pick in, it's kind of making it harder now on our defense side. So that's the reason why. But to have that type of adversity, what being weak on the defense and on our back end, and still
Mm-hmm.
be able to put up points and still win a game, that's right there to show you. And we 5-0 and haven't lost. That, I feel like that's a better win than this you winning the overall, because you have you have a all around team already.
Yeah,
I don't feel
yeah,
like we
yeah,
have an all around team right now.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we have a good enough off. We have an offense that's elite, that's doing good. They finding
Mm-hmm.
themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They still gotta progress and get more stuff. But we have the players on the offense way more. We have players on the defense side.
Defense, yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
49ers got players on offense and
And
defense
defense.
side.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the only reason. But to us to be doing what we doing with that type of adversity, I feel like, because if we get the players what we need on the defensive side up, we will be more dangerous than the 49ers.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Way
yeah,
more dangerous.
yeah,
Like, so to do it, like, I think we the best. Like, but we'll see. Depends on how, like, it.
yeah,
I would say a little bit we have to see what the 49ers do with this
yeah,
Cowboys game. But
yeah,
as
yeah.
right now, I give it to us on how we came off with this Ram game. We
Mm-hmm.
showing that, we the best, but we looking like the best now. Before this game, we the best. But after this game, we'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
so
yep, yep, yep. And now, we get the rest for 8 days because our next game is on Monday night. It's a doubleheader. We play
yeah, yeah,
the Jets, so we get to relax, we get to rest. You know what I'm saying? We get to take care of our bodies and everything and get ready for this Monday
yeah,
night game. Hopefully we can be 6-0, and then after that, we got a real test after that, and that is Miami after the Jets. You know what I mean? I
yeah,
don't want to look
yeah,
over the
yeah.
Jets, but we're gonna have that. from after the Jets is when our real problems is really
Problems
starting
going
to
to
begin.
Jets. Yep.
You know what I mean? That's when
Yep.
our real problems starting to begin. So man, I'm looking forward to watching tonight's game, man. I'm about to get ready, man. You know what I mean? I
Yeah, you
got my
both.
beans in the oven. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you both.
And after that, I'm on a game all night. I ain't got work tomorrow. You know what I mean? So if you want a game, you know what I mean? If you want to get
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
game, let me know. We can do
Yeah.
that. You know what I
I
mean? We
got
can
you. I
definitely
got
do
you.
that. You
I
already
got
know.
you.
Listen, man, thank y'all for tuning in. For the people who tuning in on Twitter right now, and for those who will be tuning in later, thank y'all for tuning in. Please like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please subscribe to and go follow my boy Twitter page. Post your Twitter up there. You know what I mean? Y'all can follow my Twitter page at Hype Eagle One. It's Young Jer. Twitter handle is Young Jervs 973. Go follow his Twitter, man, and everything is up from here. You know what I mean? Another official video tomorrow. Hey, we got to do this all 22 film. We got to figure out how we gonna do this so that way we can break down film together. You know what I
Yeah, yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah. We're
Of
gonna
course,
figure that out.
it costs $100.
Okay, okay.
So probably this paycheck, I have my 50 or whatever. Then whatever you come up with, we can do it.
I
You know
got
what I
you.
mean? Or however, we'll discuss that. You know what I mean? We'll discuss
Yeah,
that
yeah,
later
yeah,
on.
yeah. I
But
got you.
thank y'all for tuning in, man. You already know, man. Gang.
Very gay.
You already. How do I end this, man? Bang. Okay, boom.